Hello everyone and welcome back to the WCG for this second innings of the third and deciding test match of the Harley Cranes Test Series between Brennan's 11 and Matt's 11. We're in the dying embers of the series now, with things getting tense and all to play for. A spirited fight back with the ball from the green machine has seen them get themselves back into this contest. However, they will still require a joint second highest run chase in WCG history if they're to win the Test Series here. As you can see on your screens, it was the men in blue who took a 34-run lead into this second innings, but they were rolled for 56 in their second dig, which means the men in green need 91 for victory to win their first Test Series since Season 2. So there's plenty at stake in this third and deciding Test match, and it's time for the run chase. And it will be Daniel Arnold who will get this run chase underway for the green machine. He's yet to register a score in double figures so far in this series, so he's a man under pressure. Can he stand up for the green machine when they need him the most? So a tie or 91 to win the series here for Matt's 11. Anything short of that and the Blues will retain the trophy. And it's going to be the skipper Brendan Scott first up. Here he's in now and he's bang on the money first up as Arnold is forward and across and defends on the onside for no run. So it's been a bit of a theme so far in this test match. The first delivery is bang on the money. Scott to continue to Arnold in the opening over. Here he's in now. This one's another full delivery. And Arnold is across again and defends well for no run. So as mentioned prior, this will be the joint second highest run chase in WCG Test history if the green machine are to prevail in this one. And if they do prevail, it'll be their first Test Series win since Season 2. As Scott is in once again to Arnold, and again he is across and covers up his stumps well as he plays to Justin Brook on the onside for no run. So you can see the swing ball is in action here for Scott, as Arnold is looking to get across and nullify the swing. As Scott is in once again to Arnold, and this one's a good delivery. This time it's an outswinger. And once again Arnold is across and covers up well, as this one hits him on the leg to end with. None for none. It'll be Henry Perenara to bowl the second over of the innings. As in now to Arnold. Oh, and this one's a good delivery, and it beats Arnold outside the off stump. This one looks to have straightened just a bit off the pitch. Yeah, it's a good rock. Perenara to continue around the wicket here to Arnold. Here he's in now. This one's another good delivery outside the off stump. But I think this time, to be fair, Arnold pulls the bat inside the line and lets this one go through to the keeper. So it's been a watchful and stoic start here from Daniel Arnold at the top of the order. He's looking to get the green machine off to the start they need. As Perenara is in once again to him now. And this one's wider outside the off stump. And he's happy to let this one go. Matt's 11 have had a lot of unsuccessful run chases down the years. Can today be their day? As Perenara is in once again to Arnold. It's a good length delivery outside the off stump. And once again Arnold is watchful and lets this one go. Now, the highest successful run chase for the men in green was all the way back in that Season 2, where they had to chase 28 to win the series. This one will prove to be a tougher test, you would think, as Arnold is solid in defence once again for no run. Regardless of what happens from here, they've done well to bowl themselves back into this contest and give themselves a chance in this one. As Perenara is in once again to Arnold, and this one's a beauty to finish with. This one definitely beats the outside edge. It's a brilliant over from Perenara. Still none for none. It'll be Josh bowling to bowl around the wicket here to Arnold. Here he's in now and he begins with a full toss, but it's played away towards Henry Perenara there at mid-on, and shock horror, he fields comfortably. So it's been a watchful and careful start here from Arnold, as bowling will continue to him now around the wicket. This one's a full delivery and it's hammered away through mid-wicket for the first runs of the innings. Arnold off the mark in style as he bludgeons this through mid-wicket. That's not a bad ball from bowling, possibly a little full, but he's playing across the line. 4 runs. It'll be the youngster Riley Cornforth to bowl around the wicket here to Arnold. Here he's in now. This one's a full delivery. Played on the offside towards bowling, who misfields. And this is the second boundary for Arnold. Not a great moment there for the off spinner. To be fair, he might have got a bit of an awkward bounce here. Yeah, he's a bit unlucky. 4 runs all the same. But the green machine, no wicket for 8. As Cornforth will continue again now to Arnold. And this one pops up on the offside and falls safely off the fence. Well, this is a good delivery here from the youngster. This looks to have reared up at Arnold. As we take a look, yeah, it has. And that could have gone anywhere. The green machine, no wicket for 9. As Michael Mabry will bowl over the wicket here to Arnold. And this is a good delivery outside the off stump, which Arnold leaves alone. Here is Mabry. He's got plenty to say here to Arnold. And this might be the first signs that he's getting under the Blues' skin. Arnold just 8 off his 49 deliveries faced so far as he taunts Mabry, pointing to the stumps. So it's all happening here at the WCG. Here's Mabry's in once again to Arnold. He's bang on the money as Arnold defends on the onside for no run. And it looks like there's a few more words exchanged here between the two sides. There's a lot at stake here in this third and deciding test match. Here, and this has been good stuff from Arnold first up at the top of the order. He's weathered the early storm from the Blues bowlers. As Mabry goes around the wicket this time, and that looks a bit of a slower delivery, and it's played away off the fence, and it goes to the boundary. That's Arnold's third boundary of the innings as he moves along to 12. Green Machine 14 without loss. Mabry to continue around the wicket here to Arnold. Here he's in now. Oh, this one's a beamer. And I wonder by the reaction, was that deliberate? Well, it's certainly heating up here at the WCG. The Green Machine, no wicket for 15 now into the 9th over. And this is just the start they would have been hoping for. Here they haven't been able to pick up the early wicket they would have desired. As Mabry's in once again to Arnold. And this one slides down the leg side as it's a play miss from Arnold to end with. It'll be Troy Hayden to bowl the 10th and final over of the cycle. Here he's in there and he begins with a good length delivery which goes across Arnold. And Arnold is happy enough to let this one go. So brilliant stuff this from the big man. He's got the Green Machine off to the start they would have wanted. But there's still plenty of work to do here if they're to get home in this one. Still 76 to get. As Hayden is in once again to Arnold. Oh, and he gets a leading edge. And it lobs over Justin Brooke there at mid-off. And it goes for a maximum. Well, things just going the Green Machine's way at the moment. It's a genuine leading edge, but it's 6 all the same. 70 to get for the Green Machine. As Hayden is in once again to Arnold, and this one's played away on the leg side, but it's well stopped there by the Blues skipper, who dives away to his right to make the stop. So Arnold moves along to 18, his highest score in a test match since the first innings of the deciding test last season. Here's Hayden's in once again to him now, and he beats Henry Perenara there at mid-wicket for another boundary. Arnold into the 20s. The Green Machine getting a roll on here. 25 without loss after 10. So the Blues need a wicket here, as it's going to be Brendan Scott to bowl to Daniel Arnold. And this one's a full delivery, and he gets a leading edge, I think, onto the fence. But it drops safely for no run. This is brilliant stuff here from Daniel Arnold. 22 not out at the top of the order. Has got the Green Machine off to the start they would have desired in this run chase. But can he go on with it? As Scott is in once again to him now. This one's bang on the money. But once again, Arnold is forward and defends confidently for no run. So Arnold 22 from 62 deliveries. It's been a brilliant controlled knock at the top of the order so far. The Green Machine requiring 66 for victory. And are the alarm bells just beginning to ring here for the men in blue? It looks a good deck to bat on now. As Scott is in once again to Arnold. And this one hits him on the arm, I think, as it lobs off the fence to Josh Bolling there at cover. So the Blues just can't find a way past Arnold's defences at the moment. As Scott will continue to him now in the 11th over. Here he's in now, and this one's a beauty outside the off stump, which beats Arnold. This one leaves Arnold and it beats the outside edge. But from a Green Machine point of view, he's still there. Actually, he's watched that well, to be fair. It'll be Henry Perenara to bowl the 12th over of the innings. As in now, round the wicket here to Arnold, and Arnold pads up. And there's a slight appeal, perhaps a desperate appeal here from the men in blue. But this one looks to be sliding down the leg side. Yeah, it's not much in it, to be fair, but it's the right decision. The Green Machine, no wicket for 25. Perenara will continue around the wicket here to Arnold. This one's a full toss and it's played down the ground. But would you believe it, Henry Perenara fields cleanly. So a brilliant finale to this test series. Here the match hanging in the balance as it stands. The Blues need a wicket. As Perenara will continue again now to Arnold. And Arnold is forward and solid once again to end with. It'll be Josh Bolling to bowl the 14th over of the innings. As he's in now, round the wicket here to Arnold. Begins with a full toss. And it's played away on the onside. But I think this hits the clothesline. And it's the only thing that's prevented this from going to the boundary. So this has been well stopped by one of the better fielders at the WCG. Yeah, he's got to be unlucky there, Arnold. Bowling to continue around the wicket here to Arnold in the 14th over. Here he's in now and he drops short this time and he gets a thick inside edge onto the fence and Arnold moves through for a single. So good busy stuff here from the big man. He moves along to 24. The Green Machine 27 without loss, requiring a further 64 for victory. So there's plenty of work to do here for the men in green, but Daniel Arnold at the top of the order has gone a long way to steadying the nerves and deflating this Blues bubble. Here his bowling will continue again now to Arnold, and this one's a good delivery, bang on the money, and Arnold is forward and defends on the offside for no run. So some might call this boring, but this is brilliant test batting here from Arnold. You can see out there on the field the body language has changed here with the men in blue, who are in desperate need of a wicket. Here his bowling will continue again now to Arnold, and this one's played away on the fence on the onside, and it's fielded by Cornforth for no run. So the Blues under pressure here in this third test match, but they've always found a way to get themselves out of trouble down the years. As bowling is in once again to Arnold, he drops short and is played away on the onside, but it's well fielded by the youngster Riley Cornforth there at mid-wicket. So good this from Arnold, who is looking very comfortable at the crease. As bowling is in once again to him now, and this one's a full delivery and it's hammered on the onside, and there's no stopping this time for Scott. It's a maximum to finish the over. Arnold moves into the 30s. It's 33 without loss. Well, the alarm bells will be starting to ring here for the men in blue, as Merrifield is in around the wicket here to Arnold, and he gets a thick inside edge onto his body, and he'll move along for a single. So he's just keeping this scoreboard ticking over as the big man. He moves along to 31. The Green Machine 37 without loss, requiring 54 for victory, with all 10 wickets in hand. You'd have to say they're probably favourites from here, and the Blues are in desperate need of a wicket. Well, probably 2 or 3 for that matter. But they've got to get Arnold first, who is proving a tough nut to crack here at the top of the order. Here's Merrifield, will continue to him now around the wicket. Here's in now, and he's solid in defence once again, as he plays this to Perenara for no run. Here you can see the body language here for the men in blue, painting the picture out there at the moment. Looks like they're just going through the motions, hoping for a wicket. As Merrifield is in once again to Arnold, and Arnold's going to settle for a single. Oh, and a direct hit, and that was the wicket they needed. But this flashes past the stumps. This must have missed by an absolute whisker. It's the first real chance here for the men in blue. Oh, the direct hit is gone, but he survives. It'll be Michael Mabry to bowl the 19th over of the innings. As in now, random wicket here to Arnold. Arnold plays this into the ground to Brendan Scott there at mid-off for no run. So the Green Machine 38 without loss, requiring a further 53 for victory. Here's Mabry's in once again now too, but this one's a wider delivery outside the off stump, but the umpire lets this one go. So beautiful stuff here from Arnold, 32 not out. He's faced over 110 deliveries at the top of the order, and he looks to have knocked the stuffing out of the Brennan's 11 hopes. Here they're in desperate need of a wicket, are the defending champions. As Mabry will continue again now to Arnold, and this one's another good delivery, bang on the money, and Arnold is solid in defence once again. Well, this looks an exceptionally good deck to bat on now, and if the Blues are going to get themselves out of this hole, they're going to have to take some wickets in clumps, you feel. As Mabry will continue again now to Arnold. Oh, it's a full delivery this time. It goes through Arnold's defences. That's the first wicket down as the Blues swarm Arnold on his way out. Arnold's stoic resistance at the top of the order comes to an end. But this looks to be getting ugly here. Hamid Bashir's on the field trying to get him away. They're pushing Hamid away. It's all happening here. This is not the greatest of sportsmanship here shown by Brennan's 11. Here they're trying to drag Arnold off the field. But it's a good delivery here from Mabry, who gets the first wicket. The big wicket of Arnold. Arnold goes for an impressive 32. And is that a potentially series-defining knock? So the Green Machine 1 for 38 in the run chase. And this is an interesting tactic here deployed by the Green Machine. It's going to be Jake Kasatia to bat at 2. Well, I suspect he's been sent up the order for a bit of a pinch hit. Let's see how this one goes. It's going to be Troy Hayden to bowl the 20th over of the innings. As in now, random wicket here to Kasatia. Kasatia hammers this down the ground, but shock horror stopped by Henry Perenara there at mid-off. So this is an interesting move here from the Green Machine skipper. Here's Kasatia, will face up to Hayden once again. Here he's in now, this one's a full toss, and Kasatia gets a leading edge, and he moves through for a single, and a direct hit, and he was toast. Well, just like that, this run chase has come to life. It was a risky single here from Kasatia, who's backing across. It's a good bit of fielding from Hancock, and he just can't hit him. So Kasatia off the mark in risky fashion. As Hayden is in once again to him now. This one's played off the back foot, through mid-wicket for a boundary. So I suspect this is what Casaccia has been promoted up the order to do as he moves along to 5. The Green Machine 1 for 43. Hayden to continue to Casaccia in the 20th over. Here he's in now. This one's another back of the lane delivery, and it's a replica shot there from Casaccia, who hammers this through mid-wicket. Back-to-back boundaries for the Italian stallion. He races to 9. Well, any momentum the Blues were gaining has been quickly erased as Hayden's in once again, and this is a replica again. Played through mid-wicket. 3 boundaries in a row for Casaccia, all through mid-wicket, and the 50 is up. The Green Machine 1 for 51, as it's going to be Scott into Casaccia, and he's got through him. He knocks him over, and that's the 2nd wicket down. Casaccia's cameo at the crease is a brief one, but an important one nevertheless. He goes for 13. The Green Machine 2 for 51. So this is a big period of the match. They're going to need a few more in clumps here, the Blues, as that wicket now brings Harry Dean to the crease at number 3. Made just 7 in his side's first innings, but can he stand up for the Green Machine when they need him the most? So it's Dean who's going to have to contend with the Blues skipper first up, who's around the wicket to him now. He's in now. This one's a big hooping in-swinger, and Dean is confidently forward and defends on the onside for no run. So can the Blues just get a little bit of a roll on here with their frontline bowlers back in the attack? As Scott is in once again to Dean, and this one's driven on the offside, fielded by bowling for no run. Here you can see what Scott is trying to do. He's trying to swing this through the gate. He's had success against Dean like this in previous matches, as this one's another booming in-swing. He gets a thick inside edge onto the fence, but it drops safely for no run. So a good battle this at the WCG at the moment. We did see in the first innings if the Blues could pick up a clump of wickets, match 11 can fold. Here is Scott is in once again, and this one's a full toss played on the leg side, and it's fielded by Riley Cornforth for no run. So the Green Machine 2 for 51, and Scott is in for the final ball of the over, and this one's a full delivery. There's a big appeal here for the Blues, and it's been given. He's got an edge through to the keeper. That's a big wicket for the Blues. I'm not too sure that Harry Dean's happy with the decision, but he's got to go, and the Blues sense an opportunity here. Dean goes for a duck. We'll see on the replay. Oh, they're up straight away. So is the finger. And Dean has to go for a duck. The Green Machine now 3 for 51. And the Blues sense they're back in this. Well, this sure is another interesting move here from the Green Machine skipper. It's Alex Stepien promoted up to 4. Perhaps he's just looking to keep some of his top-line batsmen in reserve. It somewhat worked with Casaccia. Will it work with Stepien? It's going to be Henry Perenara to bowl the 22nd over of the innings. As in now to Stepien for his first delivery, and he's bang on the money, and Stepien is solid in defence as he plays this on the offside for no run. So if the Blues can go bang bang here, it'll set up a very tense finale as Perenara is in once again to Stepien. And this one's played on the onside. Oh, this has gone all the way. Past Brook, I think, for a maximum. No, it's just bounced. It's 4 runs, but it's an important 4 runs there for the Green Machine. Chance goes begging for the men in blue. Perenara to continue around the wicket here to Stepien. Here he's in now. This one's a full delivery, but it's a wide delivery, and that'll have to be re-bowled. So the Green Machine 3 for 56 in the run chase, requiring a further 35 for victory, as Perenara will continue around the wicket here to Stepien. Here he's in now. This one's a good delivery on the money, and it's confidently played down the pitch there from Stepien for no run. So 7 wickets to get here for the men in blue. 35 runs for glory here for the Green Machine. A couple of wickets here for the Blues, and that will make things very interesting indeed. The Green Machine still have White and Schaefer in the sheds, as Perenara will continue again now to Stepien. And this one's hammered away through mid-wicket for a maximum. That's a brilliant shot there from Stepien. It was a short delivery there from Perenara, and it's been clobbered. Stepien moves to 10. 29 to get for the Green Machine, as Perenara will continue again now to Stepien. He's hammered it through mid-wicket once again. It's another maximum here for Stepien. Back-to-back sixes. He's playing the innings of his life here as he races to 16. So 18 off the Perenara over so far, as Perenara is in once again, and this one's lobbed over the top. Oh, I think this has gone all the way as well. Has it? I think it has. There's a bit of conjecture as to what's happened. I think it's hit the front camera. It's 6, I'm sure it is. It is, it's been given 6. Stepien on an absolute mad one here in this 22nd over. 24 off the over. The pinch hitting gamble has well and truly worked here for the Green Machine. 16 to get. Well, this has been inspired stuff here from Alex Stepien. It's going to be Justin Brook here to Stepien now, and this has gone through him and must have missed by an absolute whisker. Well, the Blues cannot believe their luck. This match has turned on its head in the space of an over. Whatever momentum they thought they were getting has been quashed out by Stepien. Oh, but he's been knocked over here. So his stay at the crease is a brief one, but it could not be more important for the men in green. Stepien gone for 22. The Green Machine 4 down. But that might just be the biggest knock of his career. 22 off 11 deliveries. And even the Blues have to pay respect to that. So the Green Machine 4 for 75 in the run chase, requiring just 16 runs for victory. And that wicket now brings the vice skipper Hamid Bashir to the crease. Can he get the business done here for the Green Machine? It'll be Joe Saveri to bowl the 24th over of the innings, as he's in now to Bashir, and this is a good delivery, bang on the money, and it's played down the ground for no run. So things are getting desperate here for the men in blue. The Green Machine on the verge of a first Test Series win since Season 2. As Saveri's in once again to Bashir, and this one's played down the ground to Scott, who fields for no run. So good this from Saveri, just keeping the pressure on Bashir, who's new to the crease. And Saveri's in once again to him. Now this one's a full delivery. He's going to enter into the keeper. That's the 5th wicket down. Well, well, well. Is there hope yet for the men in blue? Bashir goes for a duck. It's good persistent bowling there for Saveri, who picks up another wicket in this Test match. He gets it inside edge through to the keeper. The Green Machine now 5 down, requiring 16 for victory. And has the door just been opened a little bit? So the Green Machine now 5 for 75, as that wicket now brings Ryan Schaefer to the crease at number 6. And this is a pivotal moment here in the game. Can they remove him cheaply? So it's going to be Joe Saveri to continue to Ryan Schaefer. Can he go bang bang? Here it's a good delivery, bang on the money once again. And Schaefer is forward and defends well on the offside for no run. So regardless of what happens from here on in, the Blues have done well to bowl themselves back into this contest. And Saveri's in once again to Schaefer. Oh, it's a thick outside edge. And it bounces short and onto the fence. Well, that was another nearly moment there for the Blues. It's a good delivery. Oh, and it looks like it's hit the auto wiki. But he's allowed to move through for a single. Saveri to continue around the wicket here to Schaefer. He's in now, this one's a full delivery. And it's played away on the offside. Here, and has this gone to the boundary? Here, Schaefer's going to pitch through for a single anyway. And that would have been close with a direct hit. Here, I think the umpire has said that he's fielded this cleanly. Let's have a look at the replay. It rebounds off the fence. Here, he must be close to those boundary hoardings. Oh, he might have just stopped that. But Schaefer moves through for a cheeky single anyway. Here, let's have a look. Oh, he probably was safe. The Green Machine 5 for 79. As bowling will bowl the 26th over of the innings. And it begins with a short delivery, and it's hammered through mid-wicket for a maximum. It's into the single digits now for the Green Machine to get. It's not a great delivery here from bowling, and it is hammered. 6 to get for the Green Machine. Well, I think the Blues have seen their dynasty crumble before their eyes. As bowling is in once again to Schaefer, and this one slides down the leg side. And he's happy to leave this one alone. So the Green Machine on the cusp of a first series win since Season 2. As bowling is in once again to Schaefer, and it's an absolute beauty, which beats the outside edge. It doesn't look like it's going to be the magical 5 in a row here for the men in blue. Here is bowling will continue around the wicket to Schaefer in the 26th over. Here he's in now, and this one pops up on him. And he's happy to drop this on the offside, and he moves through for a customary single. So this will be a famous Test win here for the Green Machine, who were second best for a lot of this Test match. 5 to get now for the men in green. As bowling will continue around the wicket to Schaefer, and he drops short, and there it is! The Green Machine have won the Test Series! They break the Branners 11 stranglehold on this trophy! to win their first Test series since season 2, and the heartache of last year's third and deciding Test match erased. Schaefer with another brilliant cameo, finishes 17 not out. The Green Machine rise to glory as they turn this decider on its head to win its first Test series title in 5 years. Congratulations to the Green Machine. So in another epic Test match at the WCG, it's the Green Machine who prevailed by 5 wickets in this third and deciding Test match. A brilliant bowling performance in the second innings got them back in the contest, and a brilliant opening stanza there from Daniel Arnold with brilliant cameos from Steppy and Kasatia, and finally rounded out by Schaefer, getting the Green Machine home. So it's the Green Machine who win the series 2-0, and for the first time in WCG history, Brennan's 11 failed to register a Test win in a Test series. Twice in this Test series have the Green Machine had to fight their way back into the match, and both times they have succeeded to be crowned this year's Test series champions. Worthy winners. So the party begins for the Green Machine. Their first Test series win in 5 years. They've had to fight and scrap to win this year's trophy, but they've done so. We hope you've enjoyed this year's Test series. The day-night limited overs match up next. Bye for now.